Hello everyone, EpicAwesomeGamer here, and we are back in Terraria. We are going to try a couple of different things before we get started. So first of all, you'll notice that I am back at my main house. You'll notice a few things. First of all, this little dude who's running around. What is he? Well, it turns out he comes from the Eater's Bone. He summons a baby eater of souls. Doesn't really do anything except follow me around and look generally creepy. So I thought that was kind of cool. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to summon my little baby slime, which actually does stuff. And then I got this strange little thing that's floating around. And that is a shadow orb. He's a light pet. These are all new things for 1.3. You'll also see I have the arms dealer, and you can see he sells a mini shark, flintlock pistol, and a bunch of musket balls. And we also have Xanos, who is our goblin tinkerer, and he actually has a bunch of stuff that we can get from him. One of the things that I am going to get right now is the Tinkerer's Workshop. This is something I've been wanting for quite some time, and I also want to buy some rocket boots from him. So we're going to buy both of those things. And the reason we're going to buy both of those things is because I am going to see what I can do to merge a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what I can merge, so what I'm going to do is actually combine and just grab a bunch of stuff that I actually like. I am going to go down here, and I'm probably going to fix this up, but for now, we're just going to place the Tinkerer's Workshop right there. And what can we do? Is there anything that I can combine? No, not right now. And that is really unfortunate, because I was hoping that I would be able to yeah, combine maybe Lucky Horseshoe, the Water Walking Boots, or Cloud in the Bottle with something else, but apparently that is not the case. I can't do that. So I'm going to see, actually, I have some equipables here. I'm going to see what other things I can do. So I'm going to do something wild and crazy, and just grab everything. And while I do that, I'm going to quickly let you guys know, how did I get all these strange things, and how did I get these other NPCs? Well, off camera, I spent quite a bit of time actually taking a look to see what could I possibly do. Oh, Spectre Boots. Okay, so Hermes Boots and Rocket Boots gives me Spectre Boots. Cloud and a Balloon. That's cool. So we're going to do the Cloud and Balloon. We're going to do some Spectre Boots and Mana Regeneration Band. I don't care about that. Tiger Climbing Gear allows the ability to climb walls. That's actually kind of interesting. I am going to do that. I don't think I'm going to put that together right now. I do want my Lucky Horseshoe, because more often than not I end up falling and not paying attention and quickly dying. So that's fine. GPS, Gold Watch, Depth Meter, and Compass. That's actually pretty handy. I'm going to do that and put that together, because I don't have to equip that, and it will actually tell me what's going on. So that's cool. So cool. We did manage to get a bunch of stuff pulled together. I'm just going to put the rest of the equipables back. But anyway, getting back, I was getting really sick and tired of not being able to find my NPCs. Like, I could not find, for the life of me, anybody for a gun. I couldn't find the Goblin Tinkerer, and it was really, to be honest with you, getting on my nerves. Like, crazy getting on my nerves. So I decided to just say, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to go, and I know that one of the best ways to get a gun is to go to the shadow orbs and just start breaking them. And that's what I did. I nearly broke every shadow orb in the world, at least over to the west, right, which is over this way. So I went there. That's where I originally defeated Eater of Worlds. And I just went back, and I think I defeated him about 6 or 7 more times. I'm just going to put the musket balls in here because I don't need them right now. And actually, I am going to put them in ammo because I will use them later on. And yeah, I just went nuts. And I just kept going there, and I was breaking everything. And I was quite literally getting everything. I was getting all sorts of stuff I didn't want. I got more balls of hurt. I ended up getting more. Let's just see how this actually works out. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. And with the rocket boots, so technically I don't need to worry about fall damage, because if I just, even if I go really, really high, like ridiculously high, if I go up here and I start falling, if I can at least save myself a little bit of a jump, that will actually save me. But I don't want to do that. So anyway, the gist of what I did was I just kept spending a ton of time destroying stuff to get where I want to go, to get myself a gun. And it took me forever. Guys, I think I had one shadow orb left before I ended up finding a gun. I think it was like a musket rifle or something. And it really wasn't a great weapon, but sure enough, right away I ended up getting the arms dealer to come in. So that was great. That actually made my day. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to the dungeon, and that's pretty much where we're going to be spending some time, is going to take a look at the dungeon. I did a little bit of exploring, but not quite enough. There's a bunch more stuff that I want to do that I haven't done yet, so we're going to be doing that. And yeah. So yeah, a couple of other benefits that I ended up getting. I got the Shadow Orb, which is like a light pet that is supposed to light up the world for you. It does not do a very good job, I'll be honest with you. It looks cool, but it doesn't really do anything. This little dude, who, you know, Eater of Worlds, or sorry, not Eater of Worlds, Eater of Souls, I think it is. Yeah, Baby Eater of Souls. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't attack. He just literally follows you around. But he does look kind of cute, so I'm fine with just taking him with us. What else did I end up getting? I also ended up spending quite a bit of time taking a look. And who are you? Why are you out here? Oh, you're... Oh... I'll have to put your house back at the other place. I think someone kicked him out, and so he's living off in isolation over here, because I actually have all the things necessary for a house. I have, you know, torches, I have the table, and I have a chair. So he's just going to hang out here. It doesn't take very long to get over here, so I'm not going to bother wasting my time going in there. So as you can see, I did spend a little bit of time just searching around in here. We're going to go look through the dungeon. I did get one of the weapons, one of the swords, one of the rare swords that they have. So that's cool. I do not have the key for this guy yet. I have to go destroy some guys. I'm looking for 2 things in here, possibly 3, depending on how things go. There are 2 yo-yos, which are really quite good, that I want to get. And there is a handgun, usually in these gold chests. And I want to get all of them if I can. And reason for that is, well, I want to grab the handgun because now that I've got the arms dealer, I can get the Phoenix Blaster, which is a great weapon for defeating the Wall of Flesh. So I want to do that. And I also want to get myself... so right here, over here, I have to be careful because there is a bunch of spikes and stuff down below. Okay, so I'm hopeful. Can I get that? Yep, I can. Let's go reach this Dark Caster. Take care of him that way. I've already raided this one, so that's fine. I do want to quickly just go down here. I'm just going to quickly stretch myself out. I'm going to build a couple of quick wood platforms just to make this job a bit easier, so that I don't necessarily have to fall down. There really is nothing down there. I have looked. So I'd like to kind of save myself from that pain if I could. And we'll go to there, and we'll just go to there, and that should be fine. Okay, perfect. Now comes the fun part. Now we get to try to find all this stuff. So the dungeon is fairly huge. And because the dungeon is huge, we're just gonna do our best. Did I even bring any healing potions? I didn't. Yeah, so smart move. I have no healing potions. I'm not paying attention, so I completely missed that. I've got my little baby slime kind of doing his job and kicking all manner of butt. I am going to quickly just search over here, see what I can find, try not to die. Rocket Boots was a great addition. Let's see, is there anything up here? There's really nothing up here for me. I'm going to have to hopefully find some healing potions soon. Usually you can find some of them on shelves or even by killing some of these casters and stuff. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much buggered. I'm boned here. I'm gonna grab some of this, switch up, and just mess with him that way. So I got a bone wand. That's cool. We're gonna open this chest. What's in here? Oh, cobalt shield. Actually, that's awesome. I do want to have that because that is cool. That guy up here. Oh, and another golden key. That's great. So this guy up here, that lamp, you can get them, but they're not very good for you. They will actually spawn more enemies to come by. So I'm going to skip that guy. And what I like to do when I'm exploring the dungeon, as you can see, I've kind of gone a little bit exploring. I like to go top down, right? So I want to try to find all the high points. And if I zoom out of the map a little bit here, I can see I've kind of reached all the high points over there. So I'm going to start going this way. I see this part goes down. I'm going to see if there's anything over in this other direction that maybe will bring me a little bit closer, a little bit higher. So I'm hoping I can find stuff for that. I did find the, what's her name? Engineer or whatnot in here, so I've gotten my wire cutters and stuff. I'm not going to really use them right now. This is going to be tricky because I will die if I stay on the spikes, but I kind of need to step on the spikes so that I can so let me see, can I do this and then get that guy? And then can I reach over there? Can I reach that? Oh, I can. Okay. Let me just loot everything. Okay, so that's not so bad. Okay, I'm just concentrating a little bit there. Kind of lost my train of thought. I'm looking at the books because there are there's a spell book you can get, so I'm kind of hoping to find that, but no luck. So let me just quickly take a look. Did I get? Oh, I got the Valor. Okay, cool. That's one of the yo-yos I was hoping to get. There is one more that I think does 25 damage. This one does 22. I'm just gonna swap it out. It's pretty good. Teleportation, recall, bone wand, clothier, voodoo doll. Interesting. I think I can use that actually to summon the summon Skeletron again. So that's interesting. Suspicious looking eye, cobalt shield, more torches. That's fine. A bunch of stuff I don't care about. Let me actually get rid of these because chances are those are going to cause me grief. Silver bar. Oh, I got some healing potions. Okay, cool. So that's great. Let's just deal with the caster. Let's zip on down. Well, you keep using Blade of Grass because the Dark Caster bolts that they shoot at you, this thing comes in ridiculously handy. So it looks like I've kind of reached the upper point of that part, so I'm just going to go exploring down here. It looks... At first I thought they might, the two sides might connect, but it doesn't look like they do. So that's fine, I don't care. There, deal with you that way. away. Let's put another torch down. Another torch down. I could be gathering wire here as well, if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. If there is a spell book, it will actually highlight when you're stepping on it, or when you're hovering over it with your cursor. So the fact that nothing is showing up means that nothing's there, so that's fine. I'm just gonna quickly murder these guys. And oh, there we go. I kind of saw it. There it is. So if you right-click on it, you get the Zealous. So in this case, it's a Zealous Water Bolt. It's just a Water Bolt spell. These spiky balls are a pain. You cannot mine them. As much as you think that you can, you can't, right? I can actually mine, I can mine the block underneath it, but I cannot actually mine the gear or whatnot for it, so I won't be able to stop anybody that way. Okay, these are always fun. Okay, that looks like I'm gonna be stuck and unable to actually make my way through. So that is actually a really nasty bit of work as far as trying to get through here. So I'm gonna see if I can actually, I've never tried this. I'm gonna try mining the spikes. Maybe I can mine the spikes. And if I can mine the spikes, then all the better. I'm just gonna move it out of the way for that spinning thing because you can't kill that. Can I mine you? Yes, you can. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So I'm going to mine the spikes. And make my way across. So if I can do that, and then just mine that, that should help me get across. I'm going to steal another statue. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I never knew that actually. I did not know that you can actually mine the spikes. So here we see there's a bunch of stuff down there. I will take a look at that, but like I said, I like going top down. So we're going to try going top down. I'm just curious to see what is hanging up around here. Wooden arrows I don't like. Golden keys I like. So here, there's another one of these water bolt spells. They're cool. I'm not a big mage player. Like, I don't like playing with magic weapons and whatnot. I just don't find them that useful, personally. To each their own. You know, if you'd like to play as a wizard or a mage, you know, all the power to you. Nothing wrong with that. For myself, I don't know. My playstyle is a little more abrupt, a little more in your face. Let's just go straight up killing people and get up close and personal. So if I can do that, then that's what I'll do. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Things get hairy quickly in the dungeon, so if I start kind of wandering with my train of thought more than I usually do, that's why. So there's a ton of stuff in here. Okay, I see a chest up there. Can I open it? What's in you? Gold coin, a shadow key. This is all good stuff. Let me loot everything. Is there anything I can get rid of that I don't really care about? Acorns can go away. The wood platform can go away. Wood arrows can go away. I don't care about those. Interesting place for a door. Okay, but nonetheless. Okay, good enough for me. Let's keep going up. A lot of good stuff around here. So we're definitely making good progress. What is that? I have no idea. Is that a bed? That's a bed. Oh, guys, that would be sweet. Okay, I'm not going to go down there because I do want to actually take a look. That's a bed in the dungeon. I guess, can I set a spawn point on it? I can't. Aw, that's too bad. But you know what? I will actually pick it up because that is pretty sweet. A blue dungeon bed. And I don't know what this thing is, but it looks cool, so I'm going to try to grab it. Where are you? A bewitching table. No idea what you are. That's fine. Let's see. Can I go up this way? Looks like it. So yeah, like I said, guys, I got really frustrated with trying to find stuff. That little Eater of Souls guy is really starting to get on my nerves. I have to see if I can figure out a way of getting rid of him, because I always think that there's some creature that's attacking me from the corruption, even though I'm in the dungeon. Which can happen, don't get me wrong, that is quite possible. Oh, I don't have a key, come on. Oh, there's a trap there, come on, let me just get that. Is there any way I can just stay here and wait for guys to show up so that I can get a key? Because, man, I would love to get a gold key. Because this looks like this is as high as we can go, which would mean... No, still nothing. Sometimes these guys have keys, the cursed skulls, so I'm actually going to wait for them. And of course they curse you so you can't attack for a certain period of time. Is there anything I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of that. The blue bricks, I don't really care that much. Boreal wood. Let me just get rid of the regular wood. I'll keep the boreal wood. I can poach those guys. The spikes are interesting. I'll actually use those. I could use them back at the house to make traps and stuff. And I do have this, so I will use that to quickly drop, not you, I want you, some other stuff I don't necessarily care about right now. I will show you guys the water bolt. I think that's pretty cool. Tally counter, I'll keep that. These guys. And lesser healing potions, so those are the things I was talking about before. Healing potion, night owl potion, teleportation potion, recall. Lesser healing can stay. I'll put the Amazon back. Bone, dark caster banner. Quick or zealous? Let's use the zealous. And you know what? Wire cutters I don't really care that much about. I don't want to give this one up. I have a feeling about this one. So I want to keep this one. Let's show you what a water bolt looks like. These are actually pretty good, I have to say, because they will bounce around quite a bit. They do use mana, so that's fine. Okay, let's go kill some stuff. We've got enough space now. Oh, I do want to get rid of that suspicious looking eye. I don't really feel like keeping that around. And I was gonna see what the night owl potion looks like. The shadow chests, I don't know. I don't think there's shadow chests in the dungeon, but I do think that there are shadow chests in the underworld. So I may not need the key, but at the same time, I don't really want to give that up, just in case. Another tally counter. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff around here. quite that many torches around. Need torches, but not that many. Okay, somebody's attacking me. There's a light switch. We can turn on a little light up there. It's not going to be that great. Let's take care of you. There is one better yo-yo that I can get before I get to hard mode, which will actually set people on fire. I think you get it in the underworld, but you can actually get it from the dungeon as well if you're deep enough. So, I'm just going to quickly check. No goodies yet. I'm just going to move this stuff around. And, yeah, that's okay. You know what, I'll bring the wood back. We might be able to reuse that for something. I am hoping, once I get that gold key, I want to get back to get stuff here. So at this point, it's just run around and kill people. Kill the skeletons, kill the dark casters, kill everything that you can find. Cursed skulls. In the hopes of getting yourself a gold key. Getting a gold key would be great, because it would give us an opportunity to go take a look at that last chest up there. There is a lot more of the dungeon to explore. I don't want to really spend the entire video just searching around the whole dungeon. Like I said, I would much rather focus on two things. I'd like to get a handgun, and I would like to get a better yo-yo if I can, but I don't think I'm going to get a better yo-yo than the one I have right now unless I go really deep into the dungeon. And given that I'm starting at the top, I'd rather clear the chests at the top. The other one that I found near the beginning isn't that impressive to me because, again, I'm going to be running through that area every time I come into the dungeon, so that's not, to me, that's not that great of, or that high of a priority to open up. I don't think I'm going to be coming back up here. So if I can get a gold key or something to let me get back up into this chest here, then I can just cross this whole section off my list and just focus on going down. So that's what I'm kind of hoping to... Oh, there we go. We got a golden key. Sweet. Okay, so let's do that. We run. Try not to die. You know what? We are actually pretty close. Let me heal up real quick. The dark casters are persistent, that's for sure. Like, they will track you down and teleport, just sort of like the goblin casters from the goblin army. My least favorite of the goblins. Let's use some rocket boots. Let's get up here. Okay, quickly, what do we got? We have a handgun. I knew I had a good feeling about this. Okay, let's loot everything. Awesome. So we are done up here. Oh, come on, really? You're so mean, Cursed Skull. Just because I want to destroy you and all your friends doesn't mean that you have to curse me and prevent me from doing that. That's just bad form. Alright, so we've explored a bunch of stuff up here. I'm kind of blind-ish. No, not really. Sorry, my monitor's got a little darker. Let's keep going. Now we've explored up here. Let's go for broke. Let's do a little bit more exploring. We're going to see what we can find down here, and then I will cut the video here because we got pretty much what we want. I'll do another video of running in the dungeon. I don't want to spend too much time just wandering around looking for stuff. That's not exactly the most exciting. Right, this one, how do we... Really? Did I really put stuff in here? Okay, that's just weird. I could have sworn I did not put anything in there, but apparently I did. Or it's one of the worst chests I've ever seen in the dungeon, which is mind-boggling, but say la vie. Okay, we might end up dying here if we're not careful, so and maybe we'll cut this video short just because of death, but that's fine. So I'm gonna see how much more I've got And just quickly go here. Like I said, I want to go top down, so I want to kind of focus on... What is that? Is that a shadow chest? No, that's an ice chest. You can see because it looks like a frozen key. And those are new chests. I think I have to actually find those guys deep in the underworld, the keys for those, and that might actually be post Wall of Flesh. So if that's the case, then yeah, we're not gonna really see anything there. Let's get rid of this dungeon slime quickly and get ourselves another key. Okay, there are pressure plates all over the place and dark casters that are causing me grief. Let me loot all of you. Let me quickly just start... I'm just going to grab that chest, actually. And grab the dark trap. Get that guy. I'm gonna grab the goblin statue. I'm gonna grab all this. Put you up here. Alright, I think that's good enough for me for now. If I could... It's getting pretty hectic, guys. I'm gonna call it here. See if I can get myself up to a nice quiet spot. Which is funny because there's never a quiet spot in the dungeon. So, we seem to be doing pretty well, though, as far as finding stuff. So we found pretty much everything I was hoping for in this video, which is great. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate your time for being here and watching this playthrough with Terraria with me. As always, please do like, favorite, subscribe if you have any suggestions, any other games you'd like me to see, me play, to try out, to try not to die as I'm about to. By all means, leave a comment down below. If you have suggestions, strategies, or anything else you'd like me to do, by all means let me know as well in the comments below. My name is EpicAwesomeGamer. Thank you for watching, and as always, until next time, stay safe, and I will talk to you later.